In the tri-state, there's a big push to make sure that children are counted in the 2020 census.
Yeah, the government says that a lot of communities in Hamilton County are hard to count. Local 12's Walter Smith Randolph asked county leaders how they plan to make sure every child is included for our ongoing series, Childhood Poverty, Cincinnati's Crisis.
During the last census count, 77% of Hamilton County residents participated. In communities like Arlington Heights and Elmwood Place, the non-response rate was as high as 29%. In neighborhoods like Avondale and Over-the-Rhine, that non-response rate jumps to between 30 and 41%. Community leaders say they're focusing on these areas this time around because some of these communities need the money the most, especially for the next generation.
It's over $1,800 per year per person that we miss. That's a lot of money when you do the math.
County Commissioner Denise Driehaus says Cincinnati can't afford to leave any money on the table. She's talking about federal dollars that are sent to communities based on the census count. That money is earmarked for development or human services. One of those services is Hamilton County Jobs and Family Services.
When we have an accurate count of the population for children and families, it just helps our allocations that we receive from the state and federal government.
It affects federal dollars given to 300 programs like the National School Lunch Program and child care. Federal spending on those programs totaled roughly $800 billion in the 2015 fiscal year, according to a study done by the George Washington University, which is why city and county government have teamed up to get the word out about the census. Bishop Bobby Hilton is on the Greater Cincy Counts Committee. He says people might not turn in the census because of mistrust and misunderstanding.
Why do you want to know where I am, who I am, what I'm doing, my age? And because they don't understand why they're really being asked these questions, people tend to just hold back.
Hilton says he didn't respond to the census before because of that same misunderstanding. Now he wants his congregation and community to be counted.
Oftentimes we wonder why our neighborhoods go lacking. And we got to tell them this is one of the reasons.
Karen Deaver with the U.S. Census says undercounting could also have a huge effect on children.
They may not think children are supposed to be included, or they may be concerned that including the child on the questionnaire could have unintended consequences.
That's where Title 13 comes in, to protect your data. The U.S. Code ensures your answers cannot be used against you by any government agency or court or shared with law enforcement agencies. A violation of Title 13 is a federal crime. Still, in 2010, children ages 0 to 14 were undercounted more than any other group by almost 1 million, and 2.2 million were omitted altogether. In a city with a high childhood poverty rate, Cincinnati can't miss out or miscount. Walter Smith Randolph, Local 12 News.
Census Bureau research shows children are often not counted when they live with an adult who is not their parent. For more stories on childhood poverty in the tri-state, log on to CincinnatiPoverty.com.